delighted to welcome our special guest. Join me in welcoming lead producer for Death Becomes Her from Universal Theatrical Group, Lowe Cunningham.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Hi.
I'm not Megan Hilty.
Thank you so much for coming to Omaha. We're thrilled to have this show in the first year of the tour. It's just extraordinary. And, you know, first of all, I introduced you as the lead producer. Could you tell the audience a little bit about what that job is and how you got involved with the show?
Oh, sure. Let's see, where do I begin? I run the theatrical division at Universal Pictures, which is called Universal Theatrical Group, and it's my job to identify films and other pieces of IP that might be great stage productions. And we have a really strong and important philosophy to me that you don't take a movie and stick songs in it and stick it on stage, right? It's got to have a new reason to live in this theatrical medium and a new reason to be, and that is where we started with Death Becomes Her and made it its whole new thing.
Thank you. No, because we wondered a little bit about that, but it's based on the 1992 film, and we were talking a little bit backstage. How do you take that, though, and the special effects? I mean, how do you transform that then into the musical?
So it's a great question. It really starts with the writers, because you have to have writers that have a really strong perspective on how it can sing. And I think when you think about Death Becomes Her, if you've seen the movie, and if you haven't seen the movie, it's all there for you in the Broadway musical. You can see, you get it. It's as fun as you want it to be. But if you've seen the movie, you know it has really heightened ideas. Really, there's a lot of magic. There's a potion that brings you eternal youth, which I'm still looking for if anybody wants to figure out how to make it. And so all of these heightened ideas are an incredible place to start when you want somebody to sing. You know what I mean? So that's where you start, the idea and the writers, and then you bring all the designers in later and start to put all those pieces together.
Yeah, you know, and one thing about the movie is you remember those amazing gags and that physical comedy. I mean, spoiler alert, all those moments that you know and love in the film are in the musical. We're talking about the gunshot, we're talking about the falling down the stairs.
It's enough.
Okay, I don't want to give too much away. But, so in speaking of that, how did you approach that challenge in bringing all of that to life on stage?
The most incredible director in Christopher Gattelli had a wealth of ideas, and I spent a significant amount of money trying to let him figure it out.
Well, he figured it out.
We did. When you know, the two big moments in the film that people always ask us, how are you going to do it, is the stair fall, where Madeline Ashton, played by Meryl Streep in the film, falls down the stairs, and putting a hole in a lady's stomach on stage. How do you do those things? And with the stair fall, for example, if you haven't seen it, I won't tell you where we ended up, but he did a lot of things. We hired a stunt person for a week to throw themselves down the stairs a million times so we could see how it worked when a body.
Imagine that job. Can you come and throw yourself down the stairs a couple times a week?
That's literally a person's job. You call an agent, you're like, who's your stunt person? And they're like, here you go. He had a bunch of other crazy ideas. We had beach balls with wigs on them that bounced down the stairs. We had robots that danced with shadows. He tried an amazing amount of creative ideas and landed on something that every single night on Broadway gets the biggest reaction I've ever heard in a theater. It's a pretty great moment.
And you know, the show is still going strong on Broadway, and it has an incredibly passionate fan base. What do you think it is?
There's one.
What do you think it is about this production that people are so drawn to?
You know, I think that there's a lot happening on Broadway right now that is really small, and this show was a big return to big musical comedy. In many ways, it feels like a big old school musical, but at the same time, we're in a place in the world right now where we really need to laugh, and you get to go into that theater for 2.5 hours and you forget about any troubles in the world, in your life, and you laugh until your cheeks hurt. And that's, I think, the thing that keeps people coming back over and over again. We have people that have come back dozens of times over and over again.
I've come back several times. In fact, I took a group to New York this summer. We have been back. I recommend it. Yes, it's just, it's such a great show. I can't wait for you all to see it. Is there anything else you want them to know about the show, Lowe?
Well, listen, the show was a wonderful time, and I can't wait for you all to see it. I'm so deeply impressed that everyone comes out for this event. I was saying that backstage. I find that so incredible. So bravo to you all for being here, and thank you for supporting this organization and supporting live theater for all of these shows. And it's going to be an incredible year. Have an awesome season.
Well, thank you.